Hey you guys, I thought I'd pop on real quick and wish you a happy full moon. This reading is going to be for Tuesday, the day and the start of the full moon. And also some of you guys were DMing and sending me questions if I had any more spots available. If you go over to IG and you just DM me your questions, or you see what my layout is, because I have like a lovely 7-part layout for a full moon, which I really like, and it's really diverse and covers a lot of topics. There are still spaces available for that, and it's really fun. You get whatever information you want just for $25 in a regular video read like you see on here, but it's private, and I get those back to you Tuesday evening. They'll already be back to you, or Wednesday morning, depending on the amount of uploads I have. But I want to thank you guys, and also let's keep in mind with this beautiful full moon that's coming in, what do we need to disconnect with to have like restoration of cool serenity and peace in our life, and to kind of reformat things the way where they happen naturally, and they don't happen in a frenetic or disconnected way. They're like in a calm, smooth line, working 1 2 3 1 2 3, and allowing that energy for spontaneity to come in. If we feel like we have a creative boost going, to just let go of all the obligations and heaviness, so we can jump on that, right? Say you feel like writing, you feel like creating jewelry, you feel like making a video, whatever it is, to just allow breadth and width in your everyday life, that you're not just like obligation, that you have fun time for creativity and light. Like last night I almost worked through the evening, and everybody was like, do you want to watch Wonder Woman? And I loved it because it was about a citrine stone amongst other things, and it was great, and I needed that like family time. So really don't over obligate yourself, and be like, what do I really want to do, as opposed to what do I think I have to do. So again, you guys, thank you for all your love and support, and jumping on board with all the fun specials, and just everything and every way that you support me. You guys are the best. And I was just reading more comments this morning and laughing, and Paul was like, do you have a camera in my house, because you're saying exactly what's going on. Makes me laugh so hard, and I love that kind of connection with you guys. So thanks so much, and enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome to Spark with Inspiration. I wanted to show you my cool groovy bag, which I've had for years, but it somehow got lodged underneath my one of the old settees in the living room. Like, must have been on a cleaning binge from Hagen or Ian, and they just kicked it under there. So I was really happy. I love it. It has these old coins. It's so fun. So I just wanted to start with some bright, beautiful cards, and I'm getting very excited about the full moon and the new year. And if you guys would like, I have a really fun giveaway with a cotton candy quartz and a silver rune. It's an amulet, and I love these metal, beautiful silver runes that I got for Christmas. So I started making jewelry with them right away, bracelets, amulets, and the giveaways right on Instagram, which is Sparkrist11. And also it lets you know about a special read I'm doing for the full moon. It is a regular video read like I do, and it is filmed on the full moon, which is going to be on the 29th. And I love doing these. It's a full moon spread, and it talks about it's a 7-point read, and it's about a success I'll enjoy during the lunar phase, something I should set my intention towards, something I should avoid during this phase, a challenge that you'll face, a helpful resource, effective ways to raise your vibration, a special message from the universe. I love this. And it's like at half cost, so it's only $25 for the video. It's a very cleansing, energizing phase with this moon. So I feel like it just sets us up for the possibilities and the potentials and things. So come on over to IG and DM me to book your read for that too. So let's start with some of the messages that are for our daily pop today. We have, you're being watched by loving eyes. I definitely feel that there are people that are watching you on social media, as well as your spirit guides, ancestors that are, keeping an eye on you and setting good intentions, really, really sending and vibrating love towards you for success. And you'll find what you seek. I believe that Rumi adage of what we are seeking is also seeking us. When we keep having great inner dialogue, yes, I can have this, be this, say this, express this. And yes, every day we don't feel like we're out to conquer the world, of course, but there are moments in times where we feel truly passionate about something. That spark has started. What we need to do is ignite that spark through focus, intention, and action, right? The moment you start moving a muscle and changing a thought out of heavy or negative energy, like I'm just going to take a shower and go right outside outside and sit outside. I always feel like nature energizes me to do bigger, better, calmer, more aligned things. So I step outside, I sit outside. Crazy cats and other animals come and join the party, and we have a little fun powwow. And it's wonderful, because I feel then that's when I'm my truest, happiest self too, is being outside. Nothing is distracting me, and I start to get ideas for success. And the idea of success for a lot of people revolves around money or acquisition of property, other possessions. But I consider a state of joy to be the greatest achievement of success. To have, because we can have all that we want. You ever just have that day where you're low? It doesn't matter what comes in the mail or what comes through the PayPal. It's a headspace. So let's really have this beautiful, good feeling achievement in our body, right? Maintaining and continuing a state of joy and well-being. That's what's going to be happening today. There are few things of greater value than a good feeling body, right? Smiling and laughing with ease, feeling relaxed, feeling, your back is just like, nice and stretched, your spine. You have great communication skills because you're not projecting negative energy, all of that. So you're going to find what you seek. So right now might be a good time to make a list. What am I really seeking? What has meaning for me? What's going to make me feel good? You're destined for greatness, on the wings of love. When you love yourself, when you love others, everything comes to fruition when we're in that mind space. Peace of mind, expansion, feel good chemicals, all of that. When we come from a loving heart and not from ego, it's like we just feel good. The idea of trying new things isn't scary. Wherever you stand to get to wherever we want to be, now is our jumping off place for everything that's to come. So let's move quickly by doing things that please us, make us feel happy, doing what we want to do. And then you're going to give birth to desire, to fulfillment of your dreams, all of those things. So start with laughter and who and what do you love in life, all of that. And remember this, you were born with that it quality. Everybody is uniquely themselves. We're not comparing or contrasting. We're simply us in our authentic, beautiful, blooming self and feeling good about that. Give yourself much more credit, right? Oftentimes it's like, yeah, I guess I did a good job. But what we'll do is we'll start to pick it apart and try to see what's wrong with certain things we do, whether it's a creation, a speech, a paper, it doesn't matter. Our ego tends to jump in there. Let's just give ourselves credit for what we've made it through with what's going on in the world. Some of the isolation, the heavier feelings, how resilient and beautiful you really are. Once we start to think about that, like the things that you did for other people to make them feel good, the creativity that kicked in, the resourcefulness, really start giving yourself credit and you'll feel good and you'll know, as things turn around and go on an upswing, how much more enriched and full things will feel for you, right? Convince yourself, not others. This is one of my favorite cards. Convince yourself of your excellence. Convince yourself of your peace of mind. Convince yourself of your well-being. You ever people, you're just in a conversation, they're like, how are you? And you're like, oh, I'm really good. I'm working on A, B, and C, maybe something you're planning for the future. And you start telling them how great you feel or whatever, and you're trying to convince them of your state of mind being good, healthy, and sound. How about we convince ourselves? I do this each morning with a little gratitude checklist, right? Like, let me convince myself of how good things really are. Roof over my head, check. Cute, cozy animals being and getting up to dastardly things, check. Healthy family, warm atmosphere, big yard filled with birds and turkeys and other hobgoblins, check. Great friends, amazing supporters, soul sisters everywhere, check. All of that. Convince yourself of all the beauty and connectedness you have around you, and then you're like, hey, I feel great. So those are your messages for today. You guys, love and light to you. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend, and get in on that full moon read. I mean, I'm so excited for this. It really just clicked with me this morning and I was like, I felt compelled to do that. So come check everything out over on IG and get in on the giveaway and everything else. And again, you guys, thank you. As you can see, I just started on my comments last night. I've read every comment on both this and the bigger channel, but I want to respond. I don't want to just heart everything. I want to get in on the conversation and see how you guys are really doing. You took the time to do that for me. So I began that process yesterday and it's such a good feel good place, but like anything, it's a labyrinth and a rabbit rabbit hole. Once I go down there, it really takes like 3 to 4 hours to answer all these, but you guys are amazing. And thank you for that. And comment down below if you, you like to express, what's going on in your life. Like one of the things that I was asking was, you know, what kind of hobbies or things do you guys have that keep your hands busy? What do you carry with you in terms of crystals for feeling grounded and safe? All of these things. I really like to know. It's part of, you know, our cool connectedness, you know, with all these beautiful esoteric teachings and learnings. There are things that ground, center, and heal us. And it's so lovely to hear what does it for you. And I really thank you guys for, you know, commenting and taking the time to do that. So love and light to everybody. Have a great day.